I've got about 10 minutes to see what I can get for dinner tonight. We've just got to a wharf in the far north of New Zealand, and it's known to have some John Dory on it sometimes. So I'm going to get in while Dan refuels the boat. I've got about 10 minutes to see what I can get for dinner tonight, so hopefully I can get a John Dory. Hey guys, so the reason I decided to get in at this wharf is because when we arrived I looked over the edge and I could see the bottom, and there was a boat tied up that had said that they'd seen John Dory between their boat and the wharf earlier that day, so I wanted to hop in and see if I could find one. Like I said, I only had about 10 minutes, so I thought I would just swim around the wharf and do some dives and see if I could see anything obvious. There was a bit of current, so when I dived, I was usually diving up current of the poles and then sort of drifting down a little bit to rest on the poles on the bottom. It's a common wharf for fishermen, so there was quite a bit of loose line and hooks and things in the water, so I was having to be pretty careful not to get caught up in that with the current. There was also quite a bit of bait and discarded fish frames in the water, so I was hoping that there'd be a John Dory parked up snacking on that. I saw some white things, some glowing things on the bottom, and dived down to have a look and see what they were. It was pretty sad to see that they were shark fins. These ones that you can see in the video, that was maybe a third, a quarter of the ones that were there on the bottom. I didn't film the rest. Yeah, like I said, I was a bit sad about it, but I dived down, and once I was down there I saw that there was a John Dory sitting just above them, so I shot that. Even though it's an illegal practice, and not to mention disgusting and inhumane, millions of sharks have their fins cut off every year. I'm not sure why these ones had been discarded on the bottom. Potentially someone had come in with them and thought they'd seen fisheries on the wharf and discarded them. Either way, it's a disgusting practice, and all animals should be treated with respect. So I passed my John Dory up to Dan on the wharf and continued along. And shortly after, I found a piece of bait on the bottom, and there was another John Dory sitting on that feeding. Once I had these two John Dory, I decided that was enough. I thought I'd do one quick last dive off the deeper edge of the wharf to see if I could see any snapper. I saw some snapper, but I saw a nice sized trevally as well, so I decided to take that for sashimi. And unfortunately my GoPro was playing up in that moment, and I recorded the opposite to what I should have, so I missed the shooting of the trevally, but it was a nice size one. I was pretty happy with it. And once I had that all sorted, I passed it up to Dan and hopped out, and it was a pretty successful 10 minutes. Thank you very much for listening, and don't forget to like and subscribe.